Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're live and on the air. It's the Wednesday night edition of Inside the Headset. As we roll over to Williamson County, going to talk to my good friend, head coach of the Ravenwood Raptors, head coach Will Hester. How you doing tonight, Coach?
Doing good, Stork. How are you, man?
Doing well. Just got off the phone with Coach McDaniel, and we had a great chat, and now I'm on to you. Last Friday night, wow, man, we were following this one close, but came out a little bit on the lesser end of the rope, but was in a real big game, a non-region game against JP2, and just came up a little bit short, 38-36. Take us through it.
Yeah, it was an exciting game, back and forth the whole time. We had to settle for some field goals and a couple of possessions that were kind of the difference in the game, but two high-powered offenses. Both teams, I wouldn't say struggled a little bit on defense, but couldn't stop the other opponent very well. And in the end, they had 2 more points on the scoreboard at the end of the game than we did.
And right now you needed that win more so than anything, just to get the Raptor machine back fired up again. You needed that win, and as you're 5-4 overall, 3-1 in the region. But Coach, this puts you up against Independence and everything, and your next opponent, and they're tough.
Yeah, I mean, they're not a bad team. They were in a 4-way tie for first place. The winners of our game and the Centennial Brentwood game will host playoff games, and the losers will go on the road to Memphis. It's all in front of you. All you got to do is win, and you get to host a playoff game, and that's our sole focus right now, is trying to get that first round at home.
You've been in this situation before. I mean, you've been in this situation, where it's already we're in the playoffs, and unusual though it's all the way for the first slot, as all of you sat kind of at the same spot. So that's kind of interesting, isn't it, Coach?
Yeah, you don't see a 4-way tie very much. Every team is kind of beating each other, right?
Right.
This will kind of determine it. So whoever wins in these 2 games, then the head-to-heads will decide who's first and second and who's third and fourth. But in the end, the winning teams out of the 2 games in our league will get to host playoff games. And I think if you told anybody Friday night, hey, you're going to get the win, you get to host, I think they would take it right now.
Well, and a lot of people don't know it, but this game Friday night more so. Yeah, you're in the playoffs, but you need to buy time. I mean, this game Friday night buys you time. It keeps you from getting on the road 6 hours. It is a huge toll on you. As far as game 2. This Friday night is a real big game for you logistically, is it not?
No, absolutely. I mean, I would say there aren't many public school, districts that their first round opponent is a 6-hour round trip ride for the first round. I mean, I would say that there's probably not anybody else that has that task, as Williamson County's been sent to Memphis in 6A. So. Not many big schools, I guess, between Williamson County and Memphis. But, it is what it is. It's great football, and, we really wouldn't have it any other way. We want to play as good a competition as we can. But getting them to play at home is a big deal, and winning this one Friday will do that for us.
Coach, I just want to say thank you, as always, for being on Inside the Headset. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. You are my only Williamson County coach, but you'll always be a Rutherford County coach to me for our friendship and everything in the many years we've been doing this. But you're a big part of the show, and we appreciate you sharing each week as you come on.
Thanks, Tork, man. I appreciate it very much, and I think it's super cool that after all these years, you're still calling us and still, giving everybody an opportunity to hear about these programs.
Well, Coach, hopefully next year we'll be able to catch you on film, and maybe I'll see you in the championship.
All right, buddy. Sounds good. See you, Stuart.
See you, bye.